Despite indicators that point to an upcoming recession, the markets put in another bullish week. This is the Silver Report's weekly review, where we take a look at all of the headlines that move the markets during the week. On Monday, the markets were closed for Labor Day. On Tuesday, the market started September off rocky. The Dow closed down 285 points, the S&P closed down 20 points, and the Nasdaq closed down 88 points. Even after a 3-day weekend, the trade war was still on investors' minds. There was news that a group of state attorney generals are opening a case into Google looking into antitrust violations. And the British pound fell to $1.20, its lowest level since October 2016. On Wednesday, investors put trade worries to the side to scoop up cheap stocks. Dow closed up 237 points, the S&P closed up 31 points, and the Nasdaq closed up 102 points. Roku had a big day after it received an upgrade with a $185 price target. Slack stock had a massive sell-off in the after hours after the company released earnings. Slack beat EPS estimates by 4 cents and revenue estimates by $3.7 million, even growing revenue by 57% year over year, but the company gave guidance for losses initially larger than expected. The Palo Alto network beat EPS estimates by 5 cents and revenue estimates by $2.2 million. The stock jumped almost 8% in after-hours trading on the news. On Thursday, the markets put together another big day, with the Dow closing up 372 points, the S&P closing up 38 points, and the Nasdaq closing up 139 points. In other news that moved the markets, Red Robin's board rejected an acquisition offer of $40 per share from Vintage Capital Management. Shares of Match Group fell sharply after Facebook launched its dating service. And Telenav stock dropped 44% after GM announced a partnership with Google for an in-vehicle infotainment system starting in 2021. Ouch. In earnings news, Lululemon reported an EPS of 96 cents and revenue of $883 million, beating EPS estimates by 7 cents and revenue estimates by $38 million. Zoom Video Communications reported an earnings beat of 7 cents and a revenue beat by $15 million. EPS and revenue were 8 cents and $145 million for the quarter respectively. DocuSign reported an EPS miss of 3 cents but beat revenue estimates by $14 million. The company reported an EPS of a penny and revenue of $235 million for the quarter. The stock jumped 22% in after-hours trading. And PagerDuty beat EPS estimates by 3 cents and revenue estimates by $1.2 million. The company lost 7 cents per share on $40 million of revenue. On Friday, the markets were mixed, with the Dow and the S&P closing up and the Nasdaq closing down on the day. The Dow closed up 69 points, the S&P closed up 2 points, and the Nasdaq closed down 13 points. The August job number kicked off the trading day with the U.S. adding 130,000 non-farm jobs in August, which was fewer than the 160,000 jobs economists expected. The retail sector lost 11,000 jobs during the month, making it the 7th straight month of declines for retail. Overall, the Dow, S&P, and Nasdaq closed up on the week. And this week in crypto news, Bitcoin continues to range. The scary part for Bitcoin bulls is that as it ranges, it keeps making lower highs, which is not a good indicator that it will move up in the short term. Bitcoin was trading at $10,334.31 at the time of this recording. Ethereum was trading at $167.43. Litecoin was trading at $64.81, and Ripple was trading at 25 cents. Crude oil closed up on the week at $56.62 per barrel. A big winner for the week, Emergent Biosolutions, E.B.S., which increased by 28% on the week. A big loser for the week, Telenav, which dropped 48% on the week on news from GM that didn't bode well for the company's future. A reminder, if you're in need of fresh investment ideas, check out our quarterly newsletter, The Silver Report, recently released. You can find it at silverreport.com. And another reminder, a link to sign up for our weekend article in Focus is in the description below. Also, any headlines you want to read more about, the link to the full story is also in the description below. Thanks again for checking out the Silver Report's market review. This channel is dedicated to anyone who wants to start investing but doesn't know how or where to start. If you have any questions, ask in the comment section, like and subscribe, and may your next investment be your best investment. See you next week.